Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but in case you couldn't tell by my ears, I also do a dash of Disney, although arguably being a Disney lover is a lifestyle. I am very happy to share this box with you today because of course, like so many other businesses, Disneyland and the other parks are all closed for our safety. So I'm very excited to have a little dose of magic in my snail mail. This one is from Bibbidi Bobbidi Boxes, which is a great company that allows you to really customize your boxes, even though they're still a mystery, by doing a very detailed preference sheet. They also have, in addition to the preferences that you set in your account, a wish list, which just gives you an opportunity to kind of put your name in the running for some of the products that they have in stock at the time. Now, this is the medium tier out of 5. This is the fantasy box for $59 plus shipping. It does look like they went up in price slightly with the shipping. It's now $7.99. So of course that brings my total cost to $59 plus about $8, which is about $67. So I'm always looking in a Disney box for a value of about 10% more, so about like $72, let's say, because at the parks, when I'm able to go, I get a little bit of a discount as an annual pass holder. I get a 10% discount. So I'm kind of looking to get a little bit of a better value because of course they have the buying power to go wholesale and get some Disney merch. I love Bibbidi Bobbidi because they get a lot of parks merchandise. So it's stuff that I would pick out for myself. Now I will say that this is probably going to be a shorter video because when they were starting to put the boxes together, they did reach out to me via email and they said, hey, you know, you have the fantasy level box. We have a couple of options. Either you could add a few more kind of item types to your preferences, where I'm very picky. I probably, out of like a list of probably 50 different kinds of items, I usually only have selected maybe 10 to 15 because I really just want items that I know that I will use, and like I said, that I would pick out for myself. She said we can either have you like add some more items to that list, styles, types, like keychains or pouches, which I don't usually have checked all the time, or snacks or art prints, or she said you can go, we saw some of the things that you had checked on the wish list, but those were some bigger ticket items. There were some like Loungefly purses. I think I had like 4 of them selected, and she's like, if we go that route though, you're probably just gonna get 1 item from your wish list. I wrote back and I said, hey, I went ahead and actually added some item types to my preferences, but I would also be perfectly happy with just 1 item from my wish list. But by the size of the box, I am guessing that's what happened. I am sort of a quality over quantity person, so I'm guessing that they just selected 1 of the purses from my wish list. So this might, like I said, be a pretty short video. I will say, and they did warn us about that they were using some of the older boxes, so this is one of the Christmas boxes. I've never actually gotten a box this big, and also just based on the size of the box, I even think I know which purse it is, which in retrospect, I'm kind of wishing I had unselected it because it's a little bit whimsical. Some of the other purses I had selected were maybe a little bit more usable in daily life for just a dash of Disney. They were just like polka dot, like a black and white one with a red bow, and then I think there was like a denim polka dot one. And if this is the one that I'm thinking it is, it's very specific. I could probably use it on vacation, but let's see what we've got inside. Let's see if I can get it to open up. They are being very safe with their packing, so all of the boxes this month are coming shrink wrapped. So from the warehouse where they pack the boxes to your doorstep, really no one else touches the boxes, right? So you can wipe down that outside plastic layer. So then inside we've got the spoiler sheet, and it's got Figment. And I think it's funny because of course a lot of these subscription boxes come from more the East Coast. I am a West Coast Disney girl, so Figment, Orange Bird, those are like not in my cast of characters that I sort of have an affinity to. Actually, we were just at Disney's California Adventure and Jeff Granito, one of my favorite artists, was there, and he had a print that had Orange Bird, and my husband was like, oh, it's like Orange Bird for like Orange County where Disneyland is, and they actually used to have a big like orange that was there at California Adventure, and I was like, no, Orange Bird is a Florida thing. Orange Bird is not Disneyland, and he was just convinced that we should have Orange Bird in California too, which I actually think Orange Bird is pretty cute, and I think that actually would make tons of sense to have Orange Bird in Orange County, since both of the US parks did wind up being in places that grow citrus. So anyway, that was a side note, but I think it's funny because so many people just like love Figment so much, but I've never even seen anything that's like Figment related because we don't have him at our parks. Now it doesn't look like they did a postcard. Usually there's a postcard, and that's probably just COVID related that they aren't able to do that little added little art print for us, but that's okay. I did get the little card though that does say, quick note about your box, this box has fewer items of higher value as opposed to more items of lesser value. So again, it does look like they went the route of just giving me one item from my list, and I can see what it is, but from the top you can't really see. It's just the pink or the purple tissue paper. And then let's open it up, and it's got just a small layer of foozles on top. Usually this box is packed with foozles. So I'm just gonna put those off to the side and kind of shake these up and then show you guys. This is pretty crazy. It's a little bit, like I said, pretty whimsical for me. I think that it gives me an excuse to start planning an either Aulani or Disney cruise vacation. It is a Loungefly tote with Stitch and a pineapple. So if you've watched any of my other unboxings, I adore pineapples. Like, they were almost the unofficial emblem of our wedding. So while I do like the movie Lilo and Stitch, and I think Stitch is adorable, it's not like one of my favorite movies, but the fact that this had Stitch in a very cute pose with a pineapple, I was like, I could use that. And I don't have any Loungefly bags that are like totes like this. So let me just show it to you. You can see there's this little charm here that has yummy written on it. And you can see that Stitch is in like chenille. He's like super fuzzy. And then we've got this nice little like vinyl pineapple that's textured that he's munching on. And then on the back, it's kind of got this two-tone. It's really pretty, like the shape. And of course, it's got the nice Loungefly plate on there. And then let's see if I can open this up. Of course, I never have my scissors ready, and I should, but they're right here on my desk. Sorry if I shook the camera there for a second, you guys. So of course, you can use it as a tote. I like the option of having it as a crossbody bag too, but I do think this is just so sweet that it would be cute to just hold it with the little handles. So let's look at the top. So it does have like a little flap with a magnetic closure, and then the inside, you guys, is adorable. Hopefully you can see it's like hot pink with more little stitches and more little pineapples. And we've got two main compartments here. And then in the front one, there's little side compartments. And then in the back one, there's another side compartment, but with a zip closure. So lots of good storage space. I actually think it's pretty roomy. And a lot of the times the crossbody bags that they have are kind of small and wouldn't really work for a day at the park. Now I would have to kind of be dressing up and having like a little photo op day, but this would look really, really cute if I was just going for a few hours to the park. And like I said, I think it would be a great vacation purse, especially if I was going to Disney's Aulani or on a cruise, which I would love to go on a Disney cruise one day. I do love cruises, even though I know they're getting a really bad rap right now with everything that's going on. So this is really cute. Blue's not like my favorite color, but like I said, this is a lot of things that kind of represent me. And Stitch, of course, is adorable. I always think he kind of looks like a koala, and koalas are like my favorite animal. So I will say, now that I see the purse, I'm a lot happier. Like I said, I kind of had my suspicions that that's the purse that I got. It was a higher value actually than a lot of the other purses that I had on my wish list by just a few dollars. But for some reason, I just assumed that if they were going to give me one purse, it would be the cheapest one that was on that list. So I'm happy to have this. It is a little bit out of my comfort zone. I'm definitely going to have to find an opportunity to use it. I will say I did see another unboxing, and she also did the fantasy level box, and I think she got a pair of ears, an art print, and a Lillian & Co bracelet. And those are all three things that were already on my preferences before I even added items. So part of me kind of wishes I had gotten a combo like that, like three things that I definitely wanted, just so that I could do kind of a more fun unboxing for you guys. But like I said, I got exactly what I wanted. It was on my wish list. I can't really argue. They even even gave me the option via email to say something else. But in the future, if I do have that option again, if I'm at that fantasy level where they're like, you either get one thing from your wish list or you're gonna have to like maybe come up with some more options for us to choose from, I might in that case do the more items option. So we'll see in the future, but it is cute. I'm actually happier with it than I thought I would be. Let's just go to the spoiler sheet. So my one item was $68. Now remember, the value of the box is $59, but then another $8 in shipping, so it's exactly $67. So I got like $1 above. So it's definitely not that 10% above, but I did get my value, so I'm happy with that. Let me know what you guys think. Would you want exactly what you wanted in just one item, or are you more of a quantity over quality, or a quality over quantity kind of person? I mean, I think there's still quality when they give you the smaller items. Like I said, that other unboxing that I saw were all still 3 quality items that were on my preferences. But is it disappointing, especially in these times, to just get the one big hero item? Or would you want kind of like a lot of little things like snacks or things that you can't get at the parks right now, of course? So this is like something that's going to help me plan for the future versus something that kind of helps me feel like I'm in the park right now. So, and I think right now I could use a little bit of Disney magic that I can use in this moment. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I hope that you're all staying safe and staying home, and to see you all in my next unboxing. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll see you soon.